Hello everyone. So let us see today how to find the length of the third side of a triangle by using Pythagoras theorem. So what is a Pythagoras theorem? So in the Pythagoras theorem there are three things. Number 1, there is a hypotenuse. Now what is a hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is that when there is a 90-degree angle in the triangle, and Pythagoras theorem can be applied only when there is a 90-degree angle in the triangle, that is right angle triangle. So when there is a 90-degree angle over here, the line which is opposite to it, that is this pink line, this pink line is called as the hypotenuse. Let us denote this by H. So first thing is hypotenuse. And what about the other sides, the yellow and blue one? Well, one of the sides is called as perpendicular and other as the base. So one is a perpendicular, one is a base. In this case, whichever one we want to have as a perpendicular or base, we can have it as another angle is not described, right? So we can have any one as a base or perpendicular here in this case. So hypotenuse here, let us denote for convenience with H, is 2 root 5, which is this pink line. And then what is perpendicular? We can consider anyone. Let us consider perpendicular here as this blue line and call it as P, as there is no value for this perpendicular. So we call it P. This P we need to find out. And then there is a base. This yellow line, let us call it B, our base, and its value is 2. Now, what does this Pythagoras theorem says? So according to the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse squared is equal to perpendicular squared plus base squared. Or we can simply write the values here. So the value of hypotenuse is 2 root 5. So we write 2 root 5 squared equals to the perpendicular. We don't know the perpendicular, so we write it as it is, perpendicular, and the base value is 2. So plus as it is and 2 squared, right? Now let us solve these values. So here 2 root 5 whole squared, that means 2 also has to be squared and root 5 also has to be squared, which is equals to perpendicular square because we do not have the value of perpendicular, plus 2 square means 2 multiply 2, which is 4. Great. Now again let us go to this pink portion which says 2 squared, which is again 4, and we know that this root, square root and square get cancelled with each other and we are left with 5 only, right? Equals to perpendicular squared plus 4. Now in between this 4 and 5, because they were together, 2 root 5, it is multiplication. So what is the answer of 4 5s? Well, it is 20 equals to perpendicular squared plus 4 as it is. Now we know if we have to solve the value for unknowns, for example, p square is not known to us. We take away values and send it to the other side, right? So here plus 4, when it will go to the other side of the equal sign, will become minus 4. That means we had here 20 first, and when this plus 4 goes to the other side, it becomes minus 4 equals to what? What is left on the right side? It's p squared. Right. Okay. So what is 20 minus 4? Well, it is 16 equals to what? P squared. Right? But here it is p squared and here it is 16. Now how do we solve that? We want the value of perpendicular. not perpendicular squared. So how do we solve that? Or we can write it as p squared is equals to 16. Now here is a square and we need to solve this square. And we know we always take a square root to solve a square. So taking square root on both sides. So taking square root on both the sides. So this is a square root, right? We have to take it on both the sides. Here is the p squared and here is the 16. We know a p squared means that there are two p's in multiplication. That is p multiplied with p equals to 16 square root. Now in a square root, how many pairs are there? We don't know. So we will have to solve this. So let us solve this by using prime factorization. So this is an even number which goes on 2. So 2 8s are 16. Then 2 4s are 8. Then 2 2s are 4. And lastly 2 1s are 2. So we have this right now. How many factors of 16 are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we know when we take a square root from two values, a single value comes out. That is, from one pair, a single thing comes out. So there are two p's. Because of one square root over it, a single p will come out, equals to, there is one pair of 2's, so one single 2 will come out, and from this pair of 2, one single 2 comes out. So 2 multiplied by 2 equals to p, which means p equals to 4. That means the value of perpendicular we have got is 4. I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching.